Our top story this hour, at least 29 people have been confirmed dead and a further 27 people injured after a coach carrying German tourists crashed on the Portuguese territory of Madeira. The bus rolled down a steep hillside after veering off the road, crashing into at least one house. Pedro Sacadura reports.
The public prosecutor's office opened an inquiry following the tragic bus accident. At least 29 people died and 27 were injured due to the crash believed to have been caused by a mechanical failure. The bus left a local hotel with 55 people on board and ended up rolling down a steep hillside after veering off the road near the town of Caniço de Baixo in Santa Cruz.
The information we have from the bus company is that the vehicle was relatively new. It was only 5 years old. Apparently, everything was conformed to safety rules. As for the cause of the accident, it's still too early to say.
The area of the crash has been sealed off and the local government declared 3 days of national mourning.
The first victims arrived at 7 o'clock in the evening. We immediately provided support for the victims, family and friends of those involved in this accident.
Às vítimas e familiares e foram criadas linhas de apoio para esclarecimento. Foram contactados.
Contact has been made with diplomatic consulates as the majority of the victims are foreign.
Dado que a grande maioria das vítimas são estrangeiras.
The company that owns the bus in Madeira has said it will do everything to help the inquiry investigate the cause and responsibility for the accident. The last time there was such a serious road accident in the island was 13 years ago. In December 2005, a tour bus overturned in the parish of São Vicente, causing 5 deaths and 3 serious injuries.
Well, Pedro Sacadura is in the studio with me now. Morning to you, Pedro. How unusual is this sort of an accident, not only in Madeira, but more widely speaking across Portuguese territories?
It's not something that happens all the time, but obviously there are some past cases, and this accident obviously has an impact in mainland Portugal. People showed already their solidarity towards the situation. And the last time there was such a serious road accident in Madeira was 13 years ago. In December 2005, a tour bus overturned in the parish of São Vicente, causing 5 deaths and 3 severe injuries. I wouldn't say these kind of accidents are regular and typical in Portugal due to the lack of safety in roads, but we have to consider as well that Madeira is a hilly island in the middle of the Atlantic, and then severe weather conditions have also put a strain on infrastructure. One of the biggest crashes in Portugal happened 18 years ago in March 2001 actually, in Entre os Rios, close to Porto in northern Portugal, due to the crash of, to the fall actually of a bridge, and killed 59 people by then.
And of course we are already in Easter holiday season. We're approaching the summer holidays, certainly for Europeans. How might that affect tourism in Madeira?
I wouldn't say that this is going to put in danger the future of tourism in Madeira. It's an island that is visited quite often by people from all over the world, and it's a very touristy island, receiving people, especially New Year's Eve, in Carnival, during summer that it's about to come in, and possibly, as it was the case in this situation, to the Easter celebrations. And in 2018, Madeira was rated a top holiday destination, according to a study to evaluate tourists' satisfaction, actually near 90%, and they highlighted the hospitality and the conditions of the island and the safety of the island itself. And these tourists, they come mostly from the UK, Germany, France and Spain, so as we can see, it's a respected destination.
All right, thank you very much, Pedro Sacadura there. Well, as we've been saying this morning, most of the passengers on that bus were from Germany. Our correspondent Jessica Saltz is in Berlin this morning. Let's cross over to her. Jessica, just tell us what the official reaction has been from Germany this morning.
Well, the reaction here in Germany, Belle, is one of shock and sadness. The news came out here quite late last night, so many people waking up to it this morning. And of course, this is a story that's on the front page of all the newspapers, all the German newspapers online. Many publications running with the headline quoting the Portuguese President de Sousa, who said that this is a moment of pain. Of course, pain that is not only felt in Portugal, but also felt very acutely here in Germany, given that the vast majority of those who were killed and injured in this bus crash, according to the most recent reports, were German nationals. The Prime Minister of Portugal, Antonio Costa, tweeted out last night his condolences directly to Angela Merkel, and Angela Merkel's spokesman, Stefan Seibert, tweeted out how the deep sorrow that he felt, also extending his sympathies to those who were injured in this attack. Germany's Foreign Minister Heiko Maas this morning also tweeting out how deeply shaken he feels by the news of this accident. Germany's Foreign Ministry has set up an emergency hotline for those affected by this accident. And so authorities in Portugal and Germany continue to work very closely together. The presidents of both countries will be speaking today. It was also announced this morning that the German Air Force will be sending 3 planes to Madeira with medical supplies to help people there who were injured in this accident, and also to be able to transport people who were injured back to the continent. Also online, Belle, on social media, we're seeing a lot of German citizens, as I say, waking up this morning feeling very shocked and saddened, and tweeting their messages of support and their condolences.
Jessica, thank you very much. Jessica Saltz there in Berlin.